Hey, good day, folks. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. I am currently driving through the city of Tallassee, Alabama. Right now, I am on the west end of the city. I am on the west end of Tallassee, Alabama. I'm back down here in Alabama, checking out some more communities, looking at some more houses. So basically when I make these videos of Alabama, I'm making these videos because, like I told you guys before, I just want to show you guys some of the communities that I'm checking out when considering buying a house here in Alabama. Now, the population here in Tallassee, Alabama is 4,454 people. And the population density is 403 people. The median home prices here are fairly low. They're only $125,000. And from what I have been able to see so far, well, for starters, I do have to say this is relatively, well, I'm not going to say it's, yeah, I mean, I would say for the size of this community, this is a relatively busy community. I mean, for as small as this community is, I gotta say there tends to be a fair amount of traffic on a lot of your major roads here. So I will say I'm a bit surprised. But then again, this city is not far away from many of your larger cities. Like it's only, I want to say it's maybe 45 minutes tops from here to Montgomery, and from cities like Auburn, and I think there's this other city that begins with an O. I think it's pronounced Opelika, Alabama, which is up close to Auburn. I mean, so yeah, anyhow, this city is not too far from Montgomery, and I believe it's about a half hour, give or take, from Auburn, and a half hour, give or take, from Opelika, which is basically up towards Auburn. So when it comes to entertainment and amenities, whatever amenities that aren't here, I'll be able to get within 45 minutes of here. There's other much larger communities that I can go to for the extras. But I wanted to come out here and check out the community. I mean, housing prices here are fairly low. I mean, this city does have all your basic amenities. I mean, it has a Walmart, and it has a supermarket, which is a locally owned chain, a grocery. I can't even talk. Yeah, let me start over. This city has a Walmart, and it also has a supermarket food store, which is closer to downtown here. And I would say, just by looking around, I mean, this city does have most to all of your basic amenities. I mean, there's places to shop. There's plenty of restaurants to go and eat at, sit down and take out. And there's a couple of places where you can go and get your vehicle serviced. And right now I am driving down the main business strip here in the city of Tallassee, Alabama. This is where, if you need to get any shopping done or you need to get your vehicle serviced, this is going to be the street where the majority of those type of businesses are going to be located. I am on Gilmer Avenue, Gilmer Avenue. Yeah, Gilmer Avenue. And in a minute here, I'm gonna get off this street and show you guys some of the residential areas on this side of town. And again, this is the west end of Tallassee. Turn this camera around so y'all can see a little better. Sorry about that, people. There you go. Oh. If anybody knows anything about these houses, leave a comment below. I mean, those houses look a little unique. I've never seen anything like that. I'm gonna turn the camera again so y'all can see the houses a little better. Now, I will say so far, the people that I have ran into out here are fairly nice people. I mean, it appears to be a pretty friendly community out here. So I will say that. And like I said, for the size of this community, there appears to be a fair amount of traffic. But I'm gonna guess that's because of the vicinities of this city in correlation to Montgomery and Auburn. Oh, and I forgot to mention that as of the 2020 census, the population here is growing at a rate of 6%. I forgot to mention that earlier. So apparently there's people that's moving here. I mean, it appears to be a relatively quiet area. I mean, I can kind of picture myself being in a community like this. Now, I would never buy a house that's below the street like a lot of these houses, because when it rains, you're going to have issues with water getting into your property. And I gotta say, I'm enjoying my stay here in Alabama. I mean, the weather's nice. I mean, like right now, I think it's morning time right now. And I think it's in the 60s. I think the temperature right now is in the mid 60s. I'm just guessing, I don't know. But at home in Indiana, the temperatures are probably in the 40s. So I'm enjoying the climate here. It's sunny. It's the temperature is pleasant. And given this current housing market, I'm not gonna lie to you people, I'm working overtime trying to find me a house here in Alabama. I'm not gonna lie to you people. I mean, I like it here, I really do. I mean, not that people in Indiana aren't nice, but I mean, here in many parts of Alabama, people for the most part are real nice. The climate here is nice, especially around this time of the year. And Alabama also gets more sun than Indiana, and I like that. I mean, I like it when it's sunny, like it is today. Now, I do realize that Alabama being in the deep south, the summer months are going to be a bit unbearable. The humidity is going to be out the world. It's going to be out of this world. I get all that. But given my choices, I'd rather deal with that as opposed to dealing with a bunch of snow and sub-freezing temperatures on a regular basis for 3 to 4 months out of the year. I'm back on Gilmore Avenue again. I'm still towards the west end of the city. I'm probably going to do 2 videos at least. One will be the west end, one will be the east. I'm going to just see how things go on this video. Okay. And one of the reasons why I get off at so many little side streets is for A, I want you guys to see some of the residential communities here in Tallassee, and B, the main road is a bit busy right now, so I try my best to have a little bit of courtesy and respect for the other drivers. I mean, like when I do these videos, I gotta drive a little slower so you all can see the city. And I understand there's people out here that are on a schedule and they got stuff to do and they ain't really trying to be behind me while I'm taking my sweet time driving around. So I try to have that element of respect for other people's time. So whenever I see somebody behind me, I'm gonna just pull off at the closest side street and let them pass me by. This is Parkway Drive I'm driving down right now. This is Parkway Drive. And I'm gonna turn down Friendship Road. Like they got like a little, I don't know what they got going on today. I think it's some sort of a parade, I'm guessing. So there's gonna be a little extra traffic today, more than normal probably, because today they got some kind of a Christmas parade going on, I guess. I'm gonna drive down Whately Drive. I think that's how you pronounce it. Whatley Drive. I don't know what's down here. We're about to find out together. Looks like nothing but a bunch of trees sitting on a hill. And now we're back on Gilmore. But yeah, down here in Alabama, I mean, it gets warm enough to where while I'm driving, I gotta actually cut on the air. I gotta actually cut on my air. And yeah, if I was in Indiana, I would be having my heat running. Down here in Alabama, I'm running my air conditioning. Down here in Alabama, I'm able to wear a t-shirt during the day, and when it cools off at night, all I need to keep myself comfortable is a sweatshirt or maybe a jacket. As we're in Indiana, I would have to have a coat and a hat. I'm gonna go down Oak Street. And there's a lot of, looks like there's quite a bit of wilderness around this city. Way more wilderness around these cities than there are in Indiana. Yeah, I gotta say this area looks a little rough. I don't have any idea what the crime in this community is. Well, if I go by data, the data that I've looked at does report that this area does have a considerable amount of crime. So if I go off of the data, this area does have a considerable amount of crime. But you know, like I said, you know, for the time I've been here so far, everybody seems nice. Most of the people appear to be friendly. I mean, in this community, people still wave at you when you're driving. Like if you're driving and you look their direction, people still do wave at you out here. And there's other small communities here in Alabama where if you look their direction, they still wave at you. I mean, there's a few areas in Indiana where people do that, but not as many as I've seen here so far in Alabama. This is the housing authority, the city of Tallassee. So this must be one of the low-income housing communities here in Tallassee. I'm already at the 31-minute mark, so obviously I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to have another 1 or 2 more videos of this city. So I'm going to take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching, and remember to subscribe, leave comments below. I mean, many of you have been good at doing that, and I heavily appreciate it. So everybody have a blessed one, and I will see you guys on the next video. This camera is about to cut me off, so I will see you guys on the next video.